Hey YouTube, your friend JC here coming to you with another review. Today we got GLP's offering Quiet Nights. It's GLP Pease blended, but C&D makes it obviously. They make all his stuff. Little description of the tin here. I'm not going to read the whole thing, I'll just tell you what's in it. It's got it says Right Red Virginias, Fine Orientals, Smoky Cypress Latakia, and a pinch of Acadian Perique. Well, this tin is from 218. Just opened it a couple weeks ago. This is my second bowl back out of this one. It's burning really well. I mean, I didn't really dry it out too much. Usually a lot of the stuff, like if you get gaslight or something like that, it's like really wet. You have to really dry it out, but this one isn't too bad. Nice, rich, heavy plumes of smoke. It's very chewy smoke. I would say this is probably one of the best mouth feels as far as a chewy smoke you can get. Yeah, see, it smells really figgy and pruny. See if you can see this without. Here, I'll just take some out too. I'm spilling all over the place. Of course, it's broken flakes, of course. Typical C&D style. So you get some of that, a lot of that Latakia. Looks like it's probably a lot of it in here, probably 30-40%, but you do get a lot of that bright Oriental stuff. As far as the flavor profile, not getting a whole lot of the Perique at all in this one. I mean, you might, because I guess because a lot of Kia is just so dominant in it. I mean, you might get a little bit in a retrohale. So it's maybe a 1 or 2. But I will tell you this, if you smoke one of his blends without it, you can tell a difference. So it's in there, it's doing something. The Orientals are, to me, that's probably on a mid-level in this. I do get Orientals in this, for sure. You got a lot of that. It's almost like you ever had like an orange creamsicle pop or something like that? It's almost like a ripe peach kind of that you would get. But no, it's definitely Latakia heavy. I mean, it's definitely an English blend. It's got, I'd say it's probably up there about an 8 as far as the smokiness, but it's a cool smokiness. It's not like a real harsh one, or some of them I had where it's just kind of like almost burns your throat. It's so harsh. This is a very cool smoke. It's very good, very complex. I get a little bit of the dark fruit, a little bit of the plum, maybe from the Red Virginia. I'm not sure exactly, but it's not really something like you can pick up a lot of Red Virginia in this, to me. I mean, it's kind of like a Latakia Oriental with a little bit of Perique in it, to me. I'm not sure how it's going to age. This tin, like I said, is 2 years old already, and it's smoking fantastic. I mean, so I think this stuff, Star of the East, I've aged that before. This will probably age just as well, if not better than this. This will age fantastic, I think. I mean, the smoke will go down, but I think all the flavors will kind of mend more, and it'll get more of that Oriental flavor to it, which I like. So really, I mean, if I had to compare this to anything, as far as outside flavor, it almost reminds me of well, you ever had a Memphis barbecue sauce, where it's like sweet and tangy and a little bit of spicy at the same time? It really reminds me of something like that. Where it's just got that smokiness and that sweetness to it at the same time, with just maybe a little bit of that spice. I will say this, the longer I smoke the bowl, the more you kind of get the spice on the finish. So I don't know if it just evolves on your tongue, but I'm definitely starting to pick it up a little bit more now. Yeah, it's definitely getting there. But this to me is a great blend. I wouldn't buy a crap ton of it just for the simple fact that it's in English and they're not really, you know, that good in aging and stuff. But I mean, it's as much as you smoke, it all depends on you. Me, I don't smoke every day. Like I said, I mainly smoke maybe a couple times in the weekend or in the week, and mainly on the weekends and stuff. Whenever I get a chance, sometimes more than others. But so for me, a 10 lasts a right good while because I rotate my tobaccos. But this is one that's in my rotation, so this is one I'm always having in stock. You know, it's not, and it's a full English. It's a full English as far as the strength goes. It's not too knock your socks off. I'd say it's probably a 6 or so, something like that. It's nothing too crazy. Depending on whether you'd want to smoke an English in the morning or not, that'd be up to you. But to me, it's an evening time smoke. So yeah, but basically, buy it. It's fantastic, is what I'm getting at. Whatever kind of rating that is. But again, this is GLP's Quiet Nights, and hope everybody has a good day and you enjoyed the review.